Hello, Scorpio. This is your general reading for the week of the 30th of July to the 5th of August. Scorpio. This is for sun, moon, or rising sign, depending on what you resonate best with. Let's go ahead and have a look and see what message or messages come up for you for this week, Scorpio. So Scorpio, I am feeling like you're currently in a planning stage right now. I feel like you're looking towards the future with a lot of hope, with a lot of abundant energy. You're being very positive in general. I feel like there is an overall sense of abundance, something that you're trying to plan or something that you're trying to organize, that you're generally trying to be very positive about. And I feel like quite possibly you're desiring to move forward, or you want to move forward. I feel like you're kind of waiting until things are in place. I do feel like there is some kind of block right now. Currently, this could be some kind of mental block. I feel like you may have the inspiration behind you. However, you may have some mental block trying to permit you or allow you to move forward in general. If we are dealing with a relationship here, Scorpio, I feel like there could be some kind of block to forward movement in the relationship in general. However, I am seeing a lot of fire energy here. So I feel like this block, whatever this mental block is, I feel like it's going to be short-lived in general. I feel like it's going to be short-lived. I feel like you have a lot of, if we're taking the wands as energy here, I feel like there's going to be a lot of fire energy in your week in general, because not only do I have the king and queen of wands here, I also have a three of wands, I also have the sun. So I have definitely a lot of fire energy in your week for this week. So if you are dealing with a relationship, for example, I do want to say that there's a lot of motivation behind this. I also see forward movement here with our Knight of Swords. I want to see that there's forward movement. I also am seeing the Fool. So I do want to say there's a new beginning almost here. So I want to say, if you're asking the question about some kind of relationship, is the relationship going to move forward? I do want to say that I'm seeing a lot of abundance. I'm seeing a new beginning. I'm seeing a lot of motivation to want to move forward in general. I feel like you're waiting for the opportune time right now. And I feel like this minor block could have something to do with the way that you're thinking in general. I feel like quite possibly it could have to do with how you're communicating with this person. Possibly there's some block in communication. The message that's coming through right now is a frog in your throat. Is almost the message that's coming up, a frog in your throat. I feel like quite possibly you may want to initiate something with this individual. You may want to communicate something with this individual. However, I feel that there may be some kind of block, possibly some kind of fear of wanting to say something, but maybe you're thinking of saying the wrong thing. Maybe you're thinking that you don't want to say something that's not correct. However, I feel like you have the motivation behind you to want to move forward nonetheless. I feel like the motivation is there. I feel like the inspiration is there. I feel like you have a lot of energy to want to move forward. However, this may be just a small block that you have right now. However, I do want to say that, like I said, Scorpio, this is going to be a very minor part of the week, because I feel like you have a lot of overpowering energies that is going to help you surpass this block nonetheless. I do feel like it just has something to do with a small mental block. It could also have something to do with how you're thinking in general. If we're taking these as individuals in general, I do feel like there may be some individual coming in general for you this week. And I do want to say, We could be dealing with some fire sign individuals. We could be dealing with an air sign individual. However, I do want to say that there is some new beginning here. I want to say that there's a new beginning. I do want to say that there's a lot of abundance. I do want to say that you're ready to move forward with something, because I feel like you're in the planning phase. I feel like you're ready to expand. You're ready to create. You're ready to move forward. I feel like you're just waiting for this small mental block to essentially be eliminated prior to moving forward. And I feel like with the energy and with the motivation that you have behind you for this week, Scorpio, I do feel like it's going to happen. I feel like by the end of the week, there's going to be a breakthrough. Essentially, breakthrough is the key word that's coming in here right now. I feel a breakthrough. I feel like you're going to move past whatever this mental block is. Like I said, the message that was coming up was a frog in the throat. So if you're dealing with some kind of communication with somebody, some kind of possible mental block, some kind of fear that you'll say the wrong thing or that something won't go as planned, I do want to say you're going to move past it, Scorpio. I see that you're going to move past it with flying colors, essentially, because I feel like right now you're just waiting for something to be aligned or to be in alignment. But with all this fire energy behind you, I feel like you're going to have a breakthrough essentially by the end of the week. You're going to break through. You're going to have a new beginning, essentially. You're going to be able to move forward with more confidence and more security, essentially. I feel like you're going to be able to move back into the world with a lot more confidence, quite possibly than you had previously. However, I feel like I said, you're in some kind of planning phase. So if we're discussing a relationship here, I feel like you may be wanting to move that relationship to the next level. You may be wanting to move forward with the relationship. However, there may be some kind of mental block, some kind of communication, some kind of block in communication in general, because I'm seeing it through the Eight of Swords. There could be something that has to do with how you're thinking, and you're feeling kind of trapped for this. However, this chariot, our chariot is the desire to move forward. It's basically you just taking the reins in your hands and just plowing through whatever you need to plow through. And I feel like this energy is going to surpass this energy of the Eight of Swords right here. And I'm also saying this because I see the Knight of Swords coming in as our energy. I feel like this is going to be a breakthrough. I feel like you're going to move past it with flying colors. I feel like you're going to have a lot of this fire energy behind you this week. Fire energy that is going to essentially help you conquer whatever this mental block is. Sometimes if we have a lot of motivation to do something, a very strong desire to do something, no matter what it is that we're thinking, we may think that we feel trapped in a situation. We may think that there's some kind of block, or that we feel bound to a certain situation or a certain way of thinking. However, if we have the desire, if we have the motivation to move past it, we'll be able to move past it with no problem at all. Because our fire energy, sometimes that motivation, that willpower, which is what we get also from our chariot, sometimes our willpower is so strong that it just knocks down whatever kind of mental block that we have. And that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling for you for this week, Scorpio. I feel like you're going to move past whatever this block is. It's going to be a minor thing. I feel like you have a ton of fire energy behind you. You have the desire, you have the motivation, you have the willpower, you have the abundance of the universe, essentially, to assist you with this week, with this breakthrough, to go ahead and move forward, to start something new. Like I said, if it's a relationship, I feel there's going to be a new beginning with this relationship, some kind of breakthrough. If this is a question that you have about your work situation, some kind of job, I feel that there's going to be a breakthrough at your job. If you're dealing with some kind of job that has to do with PR, maybe you have, and this is for a specific group of you, quite possibly you're dealing with some kind of communication at work. I feel that there's going to be some kind of breakthrough regarding this. And by the end of the week, I feel that there's going to be a new beginning, some kind of new start, a new beginning. You're going to be able to move through this, whatever this situation is, to be able to move forward with confidence once again, Scorpio. So I do see an overall very positive week for you. You're going to be able to conquer whatever this is. You're going to be able to move through it with flying colors. There's going to be a breakthrough for you this week, and you have a lot of positive energy coming in from you, from the universe, essentially, Scorpio. So that's the overall message I see for you for this week. Do let me know if you have questions or comments. If you're interested in additional readings, you can check out my midweek challenge readings available for memberships. See those links below. If you would like personal readings, contact me via the links below. If you like this material, do subscribe and have a good week.